Hello YouTube, and welcome to VLOG20. First of all, a big shout out to everybody that's my regulars that have been with me for years. Thank you again for all your comments. I generally respond to all the comments, but you know, this time I just gave you all thumbs up. But you know who you are, John and Ray and the Rev and Tuna, and you know, the list goes on and on. But thanks a lot for sticking it out. And surprisingly enough, my subs has gone up. So somebody must be sharing these because there's no tags on any of these videos. So you can't really, it won't pop up on a search. I may go back and change that today though. But anyway, I'm starting to feel normal mentally because, you know, I was on opioids throughout the surgery and recovery, and I quit that about 5 days ago, and it's taken this long to get my senses back. And they're still not completely there, but I'm doing a lot better. So anyway, I'm going to attempt to get this stained glass window out. I'm having a problem. I started yesterday. Let me spin this camera around a little bit. I started trying to chisel. Well, first I took a blade and ran it around the paint line on this molding. It's quarter round, and I'm just gonna have to find the right spot that's actually going to release, because they're wedged in, and I think they've got little nails in them. So this is gonna be a real challenge to get this out without damaging anything. So that's mellow work. Don't have to hurt myself at all. What I may do, and I know why this glass cracked. It's because here, I'll show you. Let me see if I can break it again. No, I think I grabbed it off of one side, and you see the other side isn't moving, and so this whole thing is flexing. The frame is just so old that all of these joints have flex in them, and it's yeah, like you see that one right there? That's got a big gap even, and it's all weather rotten. Anyway, messed my tripod up here a little bit, but anyway, all right, I'm gonna let this video roll, and we'll see what the day holds and what this video holds. But you know, lastly, thanks again for everybody, you know, supporting and subscribing and sharing. Sharing is, you know, important, especially because my content's all over the place. And so, you know, if you're one of those subs that I got early on, or, you know, when I was building the house, then you're into building stuff. If it was one of my gardening videos of building my greenhouse, you know, you're a gardener, so you really don't care about building walls. So it's, like I said, it's all over the place. I don't do much flying anymore, so that's kind of out of the picture. But okay, let's let this thing roll. We'll see what's in store next. Thanks again, bye.
How much of the train wheel is going to touch the ground?
Well, this is proving to be a little more difficult than I anticipated. Let me show you what's going on here. There are nails, little finish nails at an angle. And there's quite a few of them, a bunch of them here. They're all over. So I managed to pry that one out. This frame is in sad shape. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to build a new frame, but I think it kind of takes away from it. And you know, I did develop a taste for lead paint chips as a small child. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna keep breaking pieces out and hopefully I don't break the glass itself. Man. This is a dull chisel, by the way. Oh God, this is so scary. Oh, it's really in there, man. Yay. Woohoo! I was able to remove all of the molding and cut off the nail heads because there was no way I could pull them at that angle. And I vacuumed up, you know, the paint debris and whatnot. But I am not going to attempt to pull this stained glass window out by myself and transfer it over there. I'm gonna have to wait for some assistance because it just flexes every which way, and I don't want to damage it any more than it already is. I see a couple cracks in it. There's a little broken piece right here. I don't know. It wasn't broken the other day, so I don't know how that occurred. There's a crack down here. There's another one right here. I think it might have been just beating on it. You know, trying to get that, and I was gentle with my hand, but trying to get that molding off. Anyway, it's beautiful. So I'm gonna try and salvage it. This side you won't see, all right? It'll be in the wall. I'm gonna build a wall right there in the man cave. So all I wanna do, now there's a piece of regular glass on the back side of this, okay? What happened was, I cleaned it, I flipped it many times. I put the tape, the LED tape on it, tested it. I went to go flip it, and apparently I grabbed it by one side, too far over on one side, and I busted the glass on the other side. So now I had to chisel out. I mean, it took me, it was a pain, but I took the molding out. So now, and the stained glass is really flimsy. So what I want to do is pick it up and just stand it up, both of us. Stand it up, and then we'll carry it hanging straight down over to this thing, and then we're going to lay it this way so I can at least clean the glass on the other side.
Okay, so we're going to stand up and we're going to stand on the bottom right here.
Well, right here.
Okay.
Okay, but just go, you're going to have to grab it in multiple places. Grab it here and then in the corner. All right. Okay, so we'll pick it up. Ready? Well, I'm going to get ready to lay it down too. Okay. Now we're going to have to
Walk it the same way, eh?
yeah.
I'm on you.
Well, at least I get to clean this side of the glass, right?
That's beautiful, man.
I know. But look, and I was done. I was the last step, but you know, the glass is dirty anyway. Well, where I left off yesterday, I have 5-minute epoxied the joints and clamped it up and let it set up. So let's see if it's any stronger. Oh, solid as a rock. I've got the window loaded. I'm going to take it to the glass shop, and it's hardened now. And all of these crappy 2x4s that Lowe's sold me, you know, that was part of the issue. They're all either twisted or tweaked or bent, or, you know, and I'm a quality builder, and I just won't put up with it. That's the problem when you use like the Pro service. You order it online and they have it waiting for you, but they're gonna just pull whatever's on the top and give it to you. So I'm taking them back. I'm gonna exchange them, and that's the end of that story. Maybe. All right, here's the awesome Pro loader at Lowe's. They absolutely swapped out all my crappy lumber for good stuff. And he helped me load it and unloaded it and all that, man. I can't complain at all. That's great. Great service. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick it up from here and here. You're gonna pick it up from here and there. We're gonna stand it straight up, okay? We're gonna stand it right here. Stand up, just here. Yep. Okay. We stand it. What? Okay. Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you, honey. Okay, the molding's in. This is the smallest I could find at Lowe's. They didn't have anything smaller. It's sticking up a little bit, but I don't care. This is the side you'll never see. It's going inside the wall. My challenge now is to find a piece of white plastic to go over it so it really lights up the shop area instead of just being a stained glass window in the shop. Well, I may change my mind. I don't know. We'll see. If you don't know me, this is the infamous Corona bar. But what I had done in the past is I just ran a bead of silicone and stuck these all on, which was okay, but I'm really worried about air bubbles inside them when I go to pour it. And really it functioned as a bar without putting any resin on it for so many years that, and it had water drip on it from condensation from the ceiling there, and I got rust on it, and so it's gonna get a refurb here since give me something to do. And then here's the bottom of it, and I just cut Corona cases, 12 packs, and used those stapled on the side so it appears to be stacked cartons. And this is what we drove to. We drove about 40 miles today. It was a nice fun drive anyway, to buy that sink off of Facebook Marketplace. I gave a little more than I probably should have, but it's stainless and it's no dents and scratches, and it's got the plumbing. So really can't beat it for 40 bucks. Anyway, the rusted Coronas, and they came out with a different color now. They've got white instead of this gold. So I will be able to mix some colors up a little bit too. Anyway, all right, so the window's off to the side. That's project's done. This is the new project. My fantastic, beautiful, wonderful, amazing wife did pretty much this whole thing. Well, everything I did, I scraped, but I was working on the sink. And she just kept on going and going and going. This is what we have that are not too rusty, to put them back on after it's all cleaned up and get ready for resin and all that. And then here's all the ones that I still have. 1, 2, 3, 4 big bags of them. If you want to see something funny and you have a moment, without leaving this video, just remember to do this after you're done with me. Go on eBay and look up Corona bottle cap. There are people selling these things for like $5 for 25 of them. Heck, I saw one on there for $5. I think it was about 4 or something. What the hell is that all about? I could be a bazillionaire. Anyhow, all right, enough for now.
Information, Mike. Wind at 320 degrees at 6, temperature 53, altimeter 3000. ILS approach runway 26 left, or vector 20.